Hey guys, happy Friday. Welcome to another video cooking with Brenda Lee. Guys, today I'm going to make a beef and rice casserole. Kind of going to do my own thing. Y'all know how I do my own thing. But the one key ingredient that's going to be different, and this does go in a skillet. It's not a casserole. So it's a kind of cheesy beef, rice, and I'm putting French onion soup in it. So y'all know I watch videos and put them all together. That's what I like to do. As I tell you, that's why it's a recipe. Make it your own. So anyhow, guys, I'm going to go over my ingredients and get this going. And this does not take very long. I pre-prepped what I was going to put in it, which I've got one large onion, and I just sliced it on the lines, guys. Julienne style, that's what I call it. You can chop it if you want. I've got some red and green bell pepper, about a half a cup each. Salt, pepper, a teaspoon of garlic, some vegetable oil, because this is going in my electric skillet. And then I've got 1 cup of rice. And I hope y'all are seeing this because I've got my camera on the tripod. And you're going to need 1 cup of white cheese. Whatever kind of cheese you want, Gouda, or I guess you could use a pepper jack, or I'm using mozzarella because that's what I've got in the refrigerator. And you're also going to need 2 cups of beef broth. And like I said, I'm adding 1 can of the Campbell's French onion soup and 2 pounds of ground beef, and I've got my 80/20. So when I come back, we're going to get these vegetables sauteed and get this done. It's all going into the skillet, so it'll be quick and easy. I'll be back with y'all in just a minute, so hang with me. Okay guys, so I had to rearrange everything. Alright guys, first of all, you're going to start with, it's probably about 1/4 of a cup of vegetable oil. And guys, you can cook this on the stove if you want. I'm just doing it on my little table. Like I tell you all, I need a bigger kitchen. Alright, so we're going to start with the onions. And I've got 1 medium onion. And guys, I'm not seasoning any of this right here because these are going to get pulled back out of the skillet when they're done. And I'm going to go ahead and add my pepper. And so basically, let me turn this down a little bit. Just going to saute these down. And I saw another lady, I watch her videos, guys. She made the same dish, kind of, sort of, but she put green peas in hers. So I like peas. Somebody else doesn't like peas. So, you know, it is what it is. And I'm actually, so I just chose to do my vegetables. I love my onions and bell peppers. And I'm actually going to put a little bit of salt in these, guys, because salt will help this cook down. So I'm just going to put a little bit of pinch of salt in here. And it'll help them cook down. So I'm going to finish cooking these just till the onions start to caramelize. Peppers should be softened by then. So when I get this done, I'll be back and we'll get the rest of this going. So stay with me. Hi guys, I wanted to show you my peppers and onions. I put a lid on. They're still not quite where I want them. You want them onions to be almost caramelized, and it's not going to hurt the bell peppers to cook them with it. So I'm just going to stick a little, I did put a little bit of olive oil in here just to give a little bit of flavor. I'm just going to turn this heat down. This normally you could do faster, but guys, I got all day. I'm off today. I'm just saying. But anyhow, I'm going to put the lid on here and let these cook down. And as soon as these are done, I'll be back with you. Alright, so I've got my peppers and onions where I want them, y'all. I'm going to take these out, put them in a bowl, scoot them to the side. And we're going to start on this burger. Guys, I hope everybody's having a good Friday. It's hot, like I told y'all. It's always hot in Vegas. We did have a couple good days last week. not so hot. I don't know what the temperature is. I took the trash out, and that heat, when you've got three sides of mountains on you, I mean, you can look out towards the mountains, and I can see all three sides from our apartment. And you can literally, like, see the heat rolling off those. It's crazy. But I know it's hot today, and I think it's supposed to get like 114 sometime next week, so next week's going to be worse, and we're not even into July and August. Alright, so we're going to leave that little bit of, there's my peppers and onions, we're going to put them on the side. I'm going to turn my heat back on because I turned it off, and alright, so I'm going to add my 2 pounds of ground beef. And this is 80-20, y'all. So there shouldn't be any grease at all. And if there is a little bit of grease, I'll see if I want to remove it or not. Sometimes I don't have to with this burger. That's why I like the 80-20. Alright, so now I'm going to put in my salt, the rest of my salt and pepper. It's about a half a teaspoon, guys. My salt. And my pepper, and I'll get this fried up. Y'all know I love my little meat tool. I don't know who came up with this, but awesome. I use it for a lot of things, not just only meat. Alright guys, so I'm just going to fry this down, and you want it fine, like taco meat. Just don't want big chunks. Just, as I say, chop, chop, chop. So I'm going to let this fry for a minute, and then I'll start chopping it again. So as soon as this is done, I'll be back, and then we'll go on to our next step. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I got my burger done. There's just a little bit of grease. So I took my little paper towel and scooped to the side, drained that grease out. Alright, so guys, we're going to get all this done to a certain point where it's going to have to cook for about 20 minutes. So we're almost done. Alright, so I put in my teaspoon of garlic. Guys, you can use fresh garlic, garlic powder. You could probably substitute. I did put the rest of my salt and pepper in here. Alright, so I'm going to stir this garlic up. Alright guys, now to this, we're going to pour in our Campbell's French onion soup. You're just going to pour that. That's just like it's kind of like a Lipton soup. It's got onions in it, but those onions together with the onions, other onions will be a good flavor in here. And you can smell that soup too, it smells good. Alright, and then to this, I'm going to add 2 cups of beef broth. You can use the low sodium if you want. So there's 1 cup. Guys, I love these little containers of beef broth. We sell them at work. I'm sure everybody does. But you can put the lid on and put it right back in the fridge. The chicken broth that comes like that, I make my own chicken broth. If you watch my videos, you know that. So I'm just going to give this a good stir. Alright, let me move this stuff. Alright, now I'm going to put in I got to turn my heat up, y'all. I'm going to put my peppers and onions back in here. Alright, we're going to give this a good stir. Temperature to come back up. Alright guys, and then hand me my rice with you there. I'm trying to get my little heat back up, guys. Bobby's playing a poker tournament, so I'm kind of doing my own thing today. Alright, now to this, I'm going to add 1 cup of rice. And it's not cooked, y'all. Just put it in here. That's gonna cook right in here with all this goodness. Alright, so I'm gonna give this a stir. Guys, I'm going to keep my heat up probably to about 4. Well, I'm going to bring this to a boil. And then I'm going to turn my heat down probably to about 350. I'm going to put the lid on this and let it cook and let all these juices get absorbed into my rice. And we've got one more step, and this little skillet dinner, smells good, y'all, will be a wrap. Alright, so I'm going to put my lid on here. And guys, I'm going to bring it actually to a boil first, but it's coming up. So I'm going to bring this to a real quick boil. Turn my heat down to about 350, put the lid on for 20 minutes. And when it's done and all the rice is soft, everything's soaked in, I'll be back with you. Alright guys, so as you can see, this little skillet, guys, this smells so good. Now let me tell you what I did. I was kind of tasting in between. All the rice is cooked nice and soft. It smells good. I did go back in and add a little bit more pepper, and I thought about throwing some Tony's Creole in here, but nah. But I did go in and add about 2 to 3 tablespoons of Lowry's seasoning, and that brought this up a lot, and it tastes really, really good. Look how creamy that is, y'all. So what I'm going to do now is I've got a cup of the mozzarella cheese. Guys, we're just going to sprinkle this right on the top. And I'm not overloading this with cheese. I do get carried away with cheese sometimes, but not today. Alright, so there we go. 1 cup. And like I said, you can put whatever cheese you want in here. And we're just going to mix this up. Get that cheese all worked in there nice and gooey. But guys, like I said, I did give it a taste, and it's really, really good. This would be a good dish like when it's cold. It's kind of a comfort food. But I just took what I had in my fridge and put something together. But this does really, really smell good. And I did go back in also and added some more garlic. I love my garlic, especially in burger and with vegetables. So there you go, guys, nice and creamy. So another video, Cooking with Brenda Lee. Guys, I appreciate y'all being with me. Hope everybody has an awesome weekend. Remember, if you like my channel, hit the subscribe button. Turn the notification bell on, so when I drop a video such as my beef and rice cheesy casserole skillet dinner, let me rephrase that, with my French onion soup. And guys, I'm going to let this cool down a little bit, and then I'm going to indulge in this because it does smell good. So until my next video, guys, please share my videos. I appreciate all of those who watch me. I really, really do. So everybody have a great day, and until my next time, thanks for watching Cooking with Brenda Lee. See y'all later.